Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Joba. I'm back with another video now. Today we're gonna be doing my first POV video. I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit about what I do and how I drive flatbed and the type of loads that I secure, and what better way to start with this easy load, this trash load, easiest load to secure. So let me just show you guys what I'm working with. Hope you guys can see really good. So this is the trash. What's up, man? He's backing up. And yeah, I really like doing this load right here because it's really easy, and yeah, it's pretty easy, and you can really abuse the load. You can go as tight as you want with it, so you don't got to worry about damaging it. This is going all the way to Ohio, and yeah, I don't want to make this too long. I want to jump right into it. I already took super long to get the damn thing, so let's jump right into it. First thing I'm gonna do is get my tarp, because I had to move my tarp from the end to the beginning to the front. But yeah, I've been doing flatbed for about 7 to 8 months, and it's pretty cool. It's not bad at all. When I first started driving, I trained under a dry van trainer, and I didn't have any flatbed experience, so I was pretty nervous when I started. And it's been pretty good. It's not that hard. When it first started, it was hard because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I really had to learn all on my own. Nobody really taught me what I was doing, but I figured it out and ended up being able to do it. But yeah, flatbed, I suggest anybody that wants to get into truck driving, you could try flatbed. There's more pay than just regular drive-in or stuff like that. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that juice. So okay, let's get into the load. Now this load is trash, right? Going to a landfill. What you want to do is the first compartment gotta have 2 straps, mandatory. Gotta have 2 straps here. So let's go ahead and throw those there. I like to have my straps crossing, so the first ones, if it's gonna have 2 straps, they gotta cross. So we're gonna throw one on this side. Let's move this down, and I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible because I'm already running a little late. I hope you guys can see everything. I'll check it back to see how it looks. First one, I'm gonna throw right here. As fast as possible. But yeah, I got into truck driving. I always saw those videos. Truck driving changed my life. Truck driving changed my life. And I always wanted to get into it, so I guess this is gonna be my how truck driving changed my life. Because before truck driving, I was just doing Uber deliveries, and I wasn't really making that much money. And now this is like a step up from just doing Uber deliveries. I'm doing something that's more respectable, making a little bit more money. And what I like about trucking is that, you know, you can kind of move up. It's easy to move up. There's like kind of like levels to trucking. So there's like ways to elevate, like, the fuck? All right, somebody put a screw over there, so I'm not gonna be throwing any straps that far. But you can elevate throughout trucking. You can do fuel hauling, you can do car hauling, oversized loads, and they make a lot of money, but they require experience. So as soon as you get the experience, you can elevate. So that's what I like about trucking. You can definitely, there's space to grow, space to move up in the career. Right now I'm at 8 months, and that's pretty much where I've been at right now. So in regards to this load, you want 2 straps on the first trash. If you ever get a load like this, just follow what I'm doing. 2 straps. So you got 2 straps, and then you got there's see how there's 2 here. The first one that has a double column, you're gonna throw 2. But the other ones are just gonna get 1. So this is gonna get 2, it's gonna get 1, and the one all the way at the end is gonna get 2. So that's how I'm gonna do it. There was a guy that just drove out of here, and he only put one strap on the first tall one. That's what I call them. I call them tall ones, which is the double stack. But you're supposed to put two straps on them. And I know a lot about this load because it was one time this load almost fell on my dumb ass. I took a turn that was too hard, and one of the garbage bags almost fell. I'll put the picture of it on the camera. Yeah. But yeah, even in regards to DOT, if they catch you with only one strap on either the front or the double stacks and the front or the back, they're gonna give you a ticket. So don't be like him. I used to run like that with just putting one strap when I'm pressed for time and feeling lazy. Don't be like that guy. Yeah. All right. And also see what I'm doing. I like to stretch it out a little bit. Make sure it doesn't get tangled. But it usually gets tangled. I'll fix it when I have the chance. It's a little windy today too. Yeah. And that's another thing about flatbed. It gets super cold, especially in the wintertime. All of this shit has to be done outside, buddy. You gotta do it. You gotta work outside in the frigid cold. So that's one downside to flatbed. But it's not that bad. It gets cold, but you know, you got a whole truck right there with heat. So if it gets too bad, you can just run in there, heat up for a bit, drink some water, have a little break, and then come back out, go to work. It's not like you're just working outside, slaving for forever. But some people, they work in a freezer for 8 hours. You're gonna be outside for like 30 minutes working on a load, 30 minutes to an hour max. So that's what I hear a lot of people complain about flatbed the most, that you gotta work in any weather, like when it's hot or when it's cold or when it's raining, but it's not that bad. So yeah, see how I'm set up? I got 2 in the front. The first load has to have 2. The first double stack has to have 2, and then each one, and then this will have 2, and then this will have 1, and then I'll put 2 here. Okay. Come around. Work from the back. But what other problems can come with flatbed is, I guess, it's easier to fuck up, because if you don't secure your load correctly, it can shift, fall, like how I showed you guys earlier. I remember my first load, like when I first started doing flatbed, I was hauling some wood. It almost fell off my trailer. That was embarrassing. But I almost quit that day too. I almost said I didn't want to do it and went back to drive-in, which would have been easier, just bumping docks and driving, not getting out my truck. But flatbed, I suggested if you're from the ages of 21 to 40, you can handle it. 45, 50 is pushing it. You might start hurting your legs, your knees, and because I'm not gonna lie, it's work. You gotta be able to work a little bit. But it was this one guy. He was like 66, 70. I think he was like 70. No, he wasn't 70. I'm guessing. He was like 60 something. He was like, yo, I've been doing this for 20 years. My house is almost paid off, man. I was like, damn. And he just lifted up a tarp like it was nothing. When I'm 66, there's no way I'm doing this. Oh shit. There's no way I'm doing this when I'm 66. I plan to stack my bread and either get into real estate or start my own type of business. I want to maybe start a truck driving school. I thought that would be interesting. To start my own truck driving school, get a couple of trucks, rent out like a lot, and just start a truck driving school like that. That sounds. What do you guys think? Think that's a smart idea? Why the fuck isn't it going? Oh, it keeps getting hooked to this. Okay, I understand it now. All right. Fuck. But yeah, if you ever get a load like this is the easiest load that you could do. It usually takes me not a lot of time. Under 30. I've done it in under 30 minutes before, and I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing right now. Let me do a quick recap. What we're doing is we're putting two on the last ones, one here. On the first stack, there's two. And we're gonna go one strap, one strap, and then two. Okay. And also, I like to wrap. I see some people, they do it like this, and they just let it go up like that. But I like to let my shit loop. So I know it's round. Not even like that. I like to let my shit, like, really, I need more slack. There we go. I like to let my shit like loop around town. Just like that. You know what I mean? Around town. But I've seen some people do it just like this, or some people do it like this. Feel me? All right, let's work. And I was thinking about starting training, becoming a trainer. That's one of the other things that you could do with this line of work. You can become a trainer, make some money. You can help teach other people. That's what I'm trying to do. But then I thought to myself, how about I teach people through a YouTube channel? I just thought of that. I really hope you guys can see what I'm doing right now. Make sure it's evenly spread. It's not twisted up. It's not twisted. Make sure it's evenly spread. Give it a pull. Toss it. Perfect. Okay. My setup is looking decent. Fucked up. I'm probably gonna need 2 straps here, and I need 1 here, so I need 3. But I only have 2 straps available. So I'm gonna pull this back. Pull this back. And that's another thing about flatbed. You gotta calculate your straps, how many straps you got available, how many you need for a specific load. But I have another strap in my truck. I'm gonna use this for this one. Use this one for that one. Toss this one over the big guy. Tight shit. Okay. Spreading it out. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, trucking, it really did. I don't want to say it changed my life, but it definitely made my life better, made it easier. It's a respectable career path. You can make some money, and it really opens a door for you, for real. Trucking does really open doors for you in regards to what you can do. I suggest every man, if you're looking for a trade, definitely trucking is a good trade. Or it doesn't have to be trucking, just any trade that you can move up in will be great. Because trucking, after a couple of years, I think if I get 2 years of driving, I can work for Walmart. And Walmart, they make like over 100K. Easy. Super easy. Walmart drivers. That's when I want to take it easy. Might do something like that. But I definitely want to get into fuel hauling. That'd be nice. Okay, just making sure I'm still recording. All right, so we got 2 here. We need 1 here. Let me go get that strap. They're looking ugly as fuck right now, but I'm gonna set it up, make it look better. Okay. Let me grab that other strap. God. This is how you throw a strap. All right, strap's gonna be bundled up like this. You want to roll it out, get some slack. That's what I learned in school. You flop it and drop it. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on, I kind of like that. Let me run it back. Let me run it back. You get some slack, you flop it, then you drop it. Now you got the thrower, and then you just toss it. Oh, I threw it on the wrong fucking side. My dumb ass. Oh, guess it'd be a learning experience for you guys to learn how to roll it up again. So you're just gonna kind of collapse it, get like an arm's length worth, and then you want to repeat that when you get at least 3 times worth. Then you're gonna want to start collapsing it, cut it in half like this, cut it in half, cut it in half until you can't anymore. It's not gonna look pretty. You're gonna throw it anyways and just roll it up. Roll it up. So let's throw it this way. But yeah, these are my favorite loads to do. They're super simple. When I start filming more other loads, it gets complicated. It gets way more complicated to do. But this one is not complicated at all. Get it in the middle. Okay. Okay, I got all my straps thrown out, so I'm gonna clean it up, make sure everyone is in the right position, and then I'm gonna start cranking this bitch. Okay. Right. I need more slack for that. Move this one over. Okay. And sometimes when they get twisted like this, I like to just undo it. Make sure it's not twisted. Because I don't like when my shit is twisted up. It looks ugly. But I've heard drivers say that when it's twisted, it doesn't get as loose. Because these loads will get loose. Now I'm going to explain why they get loose. They get loose because I'll explain that later. Actually, when I'm tightening it. Right now, let me just make sure this is pretty. We at the club, post streets outside. And that's another thing I like about trucking. You don't got a manager on your ass. You don't got somebody micromanaging your shit, telling you what to do, where to be. I mean, they tell you where to be, but I haven't spoken to anybody from my company in weeks. Nah, that's a lie. I haven't spoken to them in like a week. And when we do speak, it's like, hey, it's like if I need something, you know what I mean? It's not them trying to force anything on me to make sure I'm doing something. Or it's like, hey, we're gonna go here today, or just making sure you're going where you're supposed to go. It's not overbearing, and you really have the freedom to do whatever you want for real, honestly. As long as you're hitting your appointments on time, you're getting where you're supposed to be on time. Now you could really chill for real. That's one of the beauties of it. If you're a loner, this is like the perfect job for you, honestly. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me check the other side real quick. So, if you guys can see, my setup is looking pretty good. All I have to do is tighten it, and then we're gonna leave. Fix it up. Okay. So if you're ever thinking about, should I do flatbed? Like, is this something I should do? Trust me, you can do this. You can do it. It's just that if you're, honestly, controversial, if you're a girl, I wouldn't suggest you do this. I would not suggest you do this. Because it gets a little, it can get hard. You gotta lift. Okay, so I need some slack for this one and this one. Okay, middle. Alright. But it does get hard. It gets very challenging. If you're a girl, there's heavy lifting involved. And it can get tough. For sure. But I've seen girls do it though. But they struggle. They need help. Every time I've seen a girl do this, they're struggling. I've had to help a couple of girls out doing flatbed, whether they couldn't reach the top of the load to put the edge protector on, or they couldn't carry their own tarp, because when those tarps get wet, oh my God, they weigh like an extra 50 pounds. They already weigh 100 and plus. Add another 50 pounds of wetness to it, and bro, you gotta be really strong to handle it. Okay. Okay. And we at the club, post 2 Southside. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Like I said, I like my mine just looped around Make sure it's Gucci like Gucci. This one. All right. Okay. Everything looks good. Check this front one out. All right. Let's do a walk around, make sure everything is good. All right. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So this is my setup. Not bad. All right. So we got 2 in the back for DOT reasons, for safety reasons. I've seen people put 1, and I've heard stories of them getting pulled over and getting tickets. So make sure you have 2 in the back. 1. The first 2. This looks ugly. Yeah, I should fix this. I'm not too certain about that one. So I'm gonna make it a little bit loose and move it over. Move over a bit. Gonna move this one over a bit. Just a tad. Did I loosen the right one? My dumb ass. Okay. Yeah. Lonely. I pull up in a Maybach, got two tone on that. Yeah. The fuck? Are they cruising? Call me. They're crossed. Interesting. Are they crossed? Yeah. How many you had on the top?
So,
1, 2, 3, 4.
you know what? They're gonna add another.
Think so?
Yeah, because I had this and I had weight 75.
Yeah.
So don't tighten up all the way,
All right.
and then just check your weight.
Thank you, bro.
No problem. Because the other guy before me had to go back. I had to go back. So,
All right.
you know.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, yeah, I might have to add another garbage bag. That's what he's telling me. Sucks. But it is what it is. It's part of the game, I guess. Can't wait to hit the road. Maybe watch some anime. Okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna leave this one open because they might add another bag. I don't know why they don't get it right the first time, but that's just one of the bullshits that happens. You know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go get weighted really quick and see what happens. Before I do that, the moment I've been waiting for. This is where boys turn to men right here. You know, earlier I said I like this load because this is my favorite load to do because it's easy to do. You can really Hulk smash. You know, you can abuse it. You don't gotta care. You don't gotta care about damaging the material. It's just a garbage bag. So, and you can go as tight as you want. Hulk smash. Just like that. Okay. Let me know if you guys want to see me drop this load off. If you want to see the landfill, how it is to, I think I'm going to do that. Show you guys how it is to unstrap and deliver this to the landfill. How they dispose of it. Yeah, I'll do that. Pretty cool. Oh, streets outside. Yeah. I haven't edited a video in so long. gotta get a mouse. Shit. Alright, work. Alright, work. That ass. Hulk smash! Yeah, Hulk smash! Whew. See how tight that shit is? That motherfucker tight, goddamn. Goddamn. Tight motherfucker. Okay. Hulk smash! Yo, why I keep saying that? Shit. Bomboclad, my youth. Bomboclad. Okay. So we're looking good. Just gotta get these fuel and then I'm on a scale. Oh yeah. Big mountain. Shit. That's another thing about this job. It's tiring. It's work. It's hard work. And just gotta get to it. No complaining. Work. Just work. These last two and then I'm hopping the scale. See what I weigh. Okay, last one. Look at them juices. All right. Let's see what they talking about at this scale. We can go bend for bend. Fuck that. We can go M for M. The Ballard with the factory rims.